Family. Hold up, y'all. I gotta turn this TV down. Melanie, turn it down. How y'all doing today, man? It's a nice day outside. Peace, peace, peace. Look, y'all, it's been nice as hell today. And when I tell y'all out of nowhere, when I got up this rising. Boom, I opened the curtains. Boy, the sun was shining crazy as hell. I'm like, oh shit, bet. You feel me? I was ready, bro. All day it's been nice as hell right now. You know what I'm saying? Sky blue than the motherfucker, nice as hell, man. Like, it's. Hold on, we gonna see if the camera. Hold on, listen. There we go. You know what I'm saying? Now clouds frequencied up. You feel me? You can see that shit all right there. You can see that shit all right there, right here, right there. All right, then on top of that, y'all see the color change right there? Y'all see how it's like darker, then it turn white, then it go back down darker right there. All right, you gotta be able to, you gotta notice this shit, man. You gotta pay attention to what's going on in the sky right now. Frequency's going crazy as shit. Going crazy as shit, y'all. But we finna get into this shit, man. You dig what I'm saying? We finna get into this shit today. So for first thing I want to talk about, like I said it on TikTok, but we're not just gonna only spread messages through TikTok. That's not the only place we're gonna say certain things. This motherfucking shit gonna go this whole month. So really, I ain't even gonna cap y'all. I'm really gonna be saying this shit off and on through the whole month. But at the end of the day, we're gonna say it on YouTube too. All right? Let's get out of this bullshit ass motherfucking Black History Month, man. Get out of that shit, man. We ain't on that. We ain't on that bullshit, man. You feel me? Because first of all, time we understand time is not real. The concept of time is not fucking real. It's an illusion. It's a spell. All right? But if you are going to celebrate this bullshit, if you are going to acknowledge this bullshit, then you need to acknowledge it for the slap in the face that it is. Because they telling you there are 12 months on this man-made year. And they said, hey, y'all, we gonna make 1 month for the niggas. Fuck that shit. Nigga, what? Out of 12, nah, bro. Look, G, out of 12 months, y'all niggas done made 1 month for niggas. What's the other months? You dig what I'm saying? So you gotta really look at what the fuck going on, man. You know what I'm saying? People celebrating a lot of these bullshit ass holidays. A lot of people celebrating these bullshit ass celebrations that were given to you by the motherfucker that is oppressing you. Why are you celebrating some shit if the nigga that oppressed you, if the nigga that took everything away from you? Like, really think about it. All right? Sit there in this day and age. Because some people, when you speak about shit back then, motherfuckers feel like it's like motherfuckers can't grab the concept. Motherfuckers can't really acknowledge what's going on and see what the fuck going on because you speaking on past. You dig what I'm saying? So let's speak on present day situations. You dig what I'm saying? Say, boom, you chilling, right? And you got everything you need. You got all of the shit you need. You got all the food you need, the money all of that, right? Then somebody pull up to your crib. They run in your crib. Run that shit, nigga. You feel me? What the fuck? You hold up. What the fuck? They run that shit, nigga. Give me everything, nigga. I want the food out your crib, nigga. I want your couch, nigga. I want all that shit. Imagine a nigga came to you. You dig what I'm saying? Because when I tell motherfuckers, when I say, look, man, imagine how it was. They come to this motherfucker and they took the land from our people. They took the gold from our people. They took all of these resources from our people. You dig what I'm saying? It's hard for motherfuckers to grasp that shit. So maybe we gotta, maybe we gotta speak on current situations for people to be able to grasp this type of concept, right? So, say somebody pull up to your shit. They take all your shit, nigga, run that shit. They take everything out your crib, nigga. They take everything you own, nigga. Now, they left you on the curb, nigga. They took your house. They took everything. They took the windows, the faucet, nigga. They took everything, nigga. Left you on the curb. You sitting there, nigga. You ain't even got clothes, nigga. They took the clothes off your back, nigga. You dig what I'm saying? You sitting on the curb, butt ass naked, nigga. Like, what the fuck do I do? And then the person that take your shit, they come back to you, nigga. They come back and say, hey, here, celebrate this shit. You know what I'm saying? Make yourself feel better. I know I took everything. I know I took all your shit, nigga. I know I took all your shit. I know I took your clothes. I know I took all that shit. But here, celebrate this. It'll make you feel a little bit better. It'll make you feel a little bit less insignificant. Fuck that shit, nigga. Man, we ain't celebrating no motherfucking month for no, nigga. Just like I told motherfuckers on TikTok, nigga. Just like I told motherfuckers on TikTok. Nigga, this is motherfucking everything you look at is Black history, nigga. If you because we ain't even nigga, no. We don't even consider ourselves black people, nigga. Fuck that shit too. You dig what I'm saying? Fuck that shit too. We are non-ether beings. You dig what I'm saying? So at the end of the fucking day, you gotta understand what this shit is. All right? So, yeah, like, it's crazy, man. They taking all your shit and then they say, hey, man, celebrate this holiday. That's what you doing when you celebrating Black History Month, nigga. You realize a nigga did not create Black History Month. Just like Juneteenth. Niggas is sitting there celebrating Juneteenth every year. Motherfuckers don't even, half the people don't even know what they celebrate. That's the crazy part. Half these motherfuckers don't even know what they celebrate. They just know, hey, nigga, we finna go out, go to the cookout, you feel me? We finna have a grill and shit like that, cook some ribs and meat eating ass niggas. No, nigga, fuck that shit too. All right? So, a lot of motherfuckers don't understand that a lot of these shits you celebrating that they say is for your people is made by the motherfuckers that's oppressing your people. You dig what I mean? Like, why are we celebrating this shit, man? Why is you like, no, let's really be real, bro. Let's really be real. Because first of all, what do they teach you in Black History Month? If you go to school, look, bro, just like I said, the main thing that is going to be publicized this entire month, nigga, is slavery, nigga. That's what they're going to publicize to everybody, nigga. That's what they finna publicize to everybody, nigga. Slavery. That's the only Black history they try to give you, and that in itself is false, nigga. You think your ancestors were some hoes. See, that's the problem with niggas. They think they ancestors were some hoes, and motherfuckers popped up at their ancestors on a boat and said, hey, niggas, get on my boat. You gonna be my slaves. And our ancestors was like, all right, let me grab my coat. No, goofy. Like, niggas is goofy as hell, bro. Like, if you really think that your ancestors was some hoes like that, that's crazy to me. That's a wild concept to have. And motherfuckers wonder why they let this system run all over them. Because you believe your ancestors did that when they did not. like motherfuckers goofy as shit. Motherfuckers in there, oh yeah, our ancestors were slaves. No, the fuck they wasn't, nigga. Yes, our ancestors did get captured by these niggas before. Yes. Yes. But what were they? They were prisoners of war, nigga. Because we was warring with them niggas. Stop acting like them niggas popped up and then just took everything and we didn't do shit about it. We was just like, damn, they took our cornbread, nigga. They took my couch. Damn, they took my... No, nigga, what the fuck is you thinking? You, like, bro, you gotta understand this shit. You dig what I'm saying? So, these motherfuckers was not out here just letting these niggas pull up. No, we was at war, nigga. You go to all of these different wars throughout history, bruh. You see how America was going against these non-ether beings in all of these wars. You got the Gullah Geechee Wars. You got the Haitian Revolution. A lot of these motherfucking wars that they do not teach you about. That shows you that our ancestors wasn't no fucking hoes, nigga. They wasn't sitting here just... No. But you want to know the propaganda? The misinformation that they gonna teach you about the gods and the goddesses, nigga? They gonna teach you that the gods and the goddesses were slaves. That's what they gonna teach you. They gonna sit there, oh yeah, y'all, they were slaves, and you feel me? They even teach you bullshit about the Underground Railroad. If all of us were slaves, nigga, how do we have a whole gang of us, nigga, that was breaking niggas out? Like, we really gotta, like, come on, bro. We was warring with these niggas all the time. We still warring with these niggas. We are still warring with the oppressor. You see Africa rising the fuck up right now? Come on, man. You see a lot of these places motherfucking detaching themselves, cutting ties with a lot of these different motherfucking Americanized motherfucking places, bro. We gotta really understand how they have sat here and made you comfortable with accepting the bare motherfucking minimum, nigga. No, we ain't with that no more. We ain't with that no more. Ain't nobody like you. Like, let's really think about it, bro. You celebrating Black History Month. What the fuck? What are you celebrating? Really think about it, bro. What is you celebrating, nigga? You celebrating the fact that you ain't never been compensated for the bullshit they did to your ancestors? You celebrating the fact that we still being motherfucking monetized? We are still being suppressed? We are still having energy drained from us? We are still having spells casted on us? What are you celebrating, nigga? You celebrating the COINTELPRO that they using in your community? You celebrating how they got a liquor store on every motherfucking block? How these motherfucking elites draining you with your motherfucking blood on every block, having a plasma center and shit? Because you don't understand what the fuck is in your plasma. You don't understand what your plasma consists of, nigga. You have to understand this shit. This is not no fucking game, man. And people just get so comfortable with this shit. People just get so, oh, y'all, it's Black History. Oh, yeah. Motherfuckers be happy when it become Black History Month. The fuck? The fuck? What is you happy for, nigga? They still oppressing you, nigga. They still oppressing your people. They are still oppressing you. They still kidnapping your children. What the fuck are you celebrating, nigga? They are still enslaving so many motherfuckers. They are still sitting here programming so many of us, nigga. It all just looks a little bit different. It all just looks a little bit different. So now, remember, I said we was never no sluts, no hoe ass niggas that they just pulled up, got us on a boat and shit. But when they captured us during war, yes, they made us do work and shit like that. Yeah, they enslaved us when they captured us. Just like when you go to prison and they enslave you. You can go get a job in prison, nigga. You finna make 5 cents an hour. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? They were enslaving you. Just like how they had prisoners as a job making I don't know if they still do it, but making license plates and shit. You like, nigga, they are doing things that are for the outside community and they getting paid 10 cents an hour. Bitch, that's slavery. But what happened before they were enslaved? To be enslaved, they had to get imprisoned. So you need to understand this shit. I'm just giving you facts, man. Cause motherfuckers just think it was just slavery. No, bitch, they imprisoned motherfuckers. Now that you were in this prison, they can sit there and slave you and make you slave over all this shit. Do anything they want you to do, nigga, cause you are captive. You are held captive, nigga. But guess what? They teach you some sad sob stories. They teach you some sad little hymns and shit about the Underground Railroad and all of this shit, but they don't teach you the actual facts of how they were breaking them out because they were imprisoned. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we not on that Black History Month shit no more. We not doing that. You ain't gonna give us a time limit on when it's about us. No. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna give us a time limit on when it's about us. Just like I said, man. You look around this motherfucker, everything is Black history, nigga. Everything is Black history, nigga. Also, if you in the live, make sure you like the live. Make sure you like the live. Get the algorithm up out there. But not for real, bro. If really think about it. Everything is Black History Month. Nigga, you go down to the folding chair, the doorknob, all this shit, bruh. Everything was made and discovered by us, nigga. You know how when they told you about recycling and they told you reduce, reuse, and recycle, that's what they did with everything, nigga. They didn't, these folk, when they came down here and took us over, nigga, they didn't create anything. They didn't create shit. They can't create, nigga. They are not connected to the fucking universe, nigga. They are made. They were man-made, nigga. They were made in a laboratory, spliced genetics, all of that shit, nigga. So how you not going to naturally be part of the planet when you was made in the laboratory? No. Just like it's a difference from if you grow an apple in the ground, you know what I'm saying? You grow grapes from the ground. You grow a watermelon from the ground. You grow fruit from the soil. And then you got lab grown fruit. Obviously, those things are fucking different, right? One is natural, one is not natural. Correct? Correct. So it's the same shit with people, nigga. If there was genetic splicing done to create you, you are not natural. All right? Just like when you learn that a chicken is not a natural animal. A chicken is actually made from the splicing of genetics from a black hen and a brown hen, a African brown hen and a Mexican black hen. They spliced them two genetics and made what, nigga? A chicken. So it's very easy to splice genetics and play with genetics and be able to make something procreatable. You feel me? So that's why these beings that were made through splicing were able to procreate, and that's why they're still here to this day. Because if you can splice genetics to make a whole being, you can play with the genetics to make sure that they can motherfucking procreate. Simple science. Simple. You dig what I'm saying? So we have to really understand this shit. Let ye who have eyes see clearly. You dig what I'm saying? But we need to just understand, bro. We ain't on that Black History Month, man. All right? But the first thing I wanted to talk to y'all about is growing our hair. Growing our hair, all right? Now, if you understand what your hair is, you understand as a non-ether being, this is ether, all right? These are antennas. You dig what I'm saying? So we spoke a little bit about our hair on, I think, the last slide, but we didn't we spoke on the fact that as what they like to call black person, we have neuromelanin in our hair. You dig what I'm saying? Now, neuromelanin, your nervous system, your nervous system, melanin, which means that you have this in your nervous system, which means if you have neuromelanin in your ether is an extended part of your nervous system. It is an out-of-body nervous system. So when you actually look into the science of our ether, you see that our ether scans the area wherever we go. That is why it is important for, like we said on our last live, that is why it is important for us to wrap our hair. It was not just to be a style. Like a lot of people do it because it's trendy. They want to look cool. I want to look spiritual, so I'm gonna wrap up my hair. That's what a lot of people do to look spiritual. Because this shit is a facade to motherfuckers. I promise you that. A lot of motherfuckers out there, a lot of these motherfuckers, nigga, this shit is a facade to them. I promise you. They don't live their every day, every second of their motherfucking life. They do not live based on that shit that they believe, nigga. I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of these motherfuckers. Because motherfuckers just became spiritual 32 days ago. And they swear they know everything. They swear they are the master teacher of life. Nigga, you just now tapped in, nigga. But it's a facade to motherfuckers. They want attention. They want a reason for motherfuckers to look at them. Like, bro, this shit was a long time coming for me, bro. Before I ever got this tapped in, bro, it was a long time coming for me, nigga. I was on this shit since like 12 years old. Since 12 years old, nigga. Now, granted, with this unlocking that we are going through, with this shift that we are going through, a lot of things are going to tap in a lot easier, especially for the younger generation, all right? Now, a lot of people think just because the shift is going on, you're going to tap in easier. Nigga, you a grown-ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You a grown ass motherfucker. You not going. It's not just gonna automatically tap in, bro. You gotta put that fucking work in. Now for that younger generation, that next generation, they're gonna come into this world with that shit already being out. That shit they gonna come into this world with that shit. Hold up, they gonna pop out their mama. Hold up, nigga. The fuck going on in this bitch? You feel me? Hulk in this motherfucker. I promise you. I promise you. But when you think about this shit, if you were already here, bro, you got that work to still do. It's not just gonna be given to you, nigga. That's why we have to work. We are doing the work for our next generation, nigga. That's what people don't understand. You think you were just doing the work for yourself. Nigga, yes, you were doing the work for self, nigga, but I am everything, everything is me. You are me. I am your reflection, you are mine, nigga. Ah, shit. You dig what I'm saying? Whether you are a god or a goddess, you are my reflection. So at the end of the fucking day, if you were doing this shit for you, then you were doing this shit for the next generation. You are doing this shit right now. So that when the generation below, when they come into this motherfucking realm, nigga, they come in unlocked. They don't gotta go through that light cold lockdown, nigga. They don't gotta go through that programming. They don't gotta go through none of that shit, nigga. Ain't nobody testing they motherfucking genetics, nigga. Ain't nobody testing none of that shit when they come out the womb, nigga. You dig what I'm saying? We doing this shit so the generations below and the generations below can start being birthed at home. You know what I'm saying? Be birthed with doulas and shit like that, like natural, nigga. Fuck a fucking nigga. Come on, nigga. We not doing this shit just so we can eat some herbs and make some teas. Yeah, we love that shit. Granted, I love my teas. I love my herbal teas. I love my herbs, all that shit, nigga. You feel me? Full-fledged vegan in this bitch with fuck meat, fuck all that shit. You dig what I'm saying? But that is not fully what it's about. It is about paving the fucking path, nigga. Because we fell in frequency. We fell in frequency. So now we have to do work for the generation that's coming after us. Then they gotta do the work for the so we can get back to this consciousness. We can get back to this motherfucking density. We can get back to this motherfucking energy frequency that we are supposed to be in. So we can all be at our higher self when we come into this motherfucker. We ain't gotta come into this motherfucker, do all of this shit to reach our higher self. You dig what I'm saying? Because it's not supposed to be that way. It's not supposed to be you come into this motherfucker, deal with all this fucking trauma just to get to your higher self. Nigga, it's not supposed to be that way. Fuck is wrong with you? Bro, you got motherfuckers saying here, oh, you're supposed to go through all of these. Nigga, there is bad in everything because there's good in everything. The duality. Yes. But motherfucker, you is not supposed to go through motherfucking trauma, be traumatized, beat down, fucking stomped on the ground, nigga, double side, get beat with life just to finally reach your higher self. That is not how life is supposed to go. That is not what the gods and the goddesses made this realm for, nigga. If you think that's what they made this motherfucker for, you're delusional. You are delusional if you think that. The fuck? I'm supposed to live in misery to finally... What? Why couldn't I just come into this bitch in my higher self? It's not supposed to be this way. Nigga, you supposed to be at your higher self at the time you arrive on this realm, nigga. The time you get here. That is... right when you get here, you supposed to be a giant, nigga. This copper color, we not supposed to be this way. We not supposed to look like this. Do you understand? We are what they would like to call blue bloods. Copper. Copper. All right? Now, if you notice, we have been diluted. Through time and time and time, our blood has been diluted. And see, you still have blue blood. You are still a blue blood. You are still in that bloodline, nigga. The Anunnaki. You dig what I'm saying? The Anunnaki. Things of that. So you got to understand you are still that. That's why they sit there and tell you, oh, make sure you get iron. Make sure you get these things so you can dilute that copper out of your blood. You are a copper. Your blood is supposed to be copper based. That's why they drill in you. That's why this medicine system, this whole hospital, this whole medicine industry of America tells you every day to get your fucking iron. They want you to fill that blood with fucking iron, nigga, so you can take that copper out. Because what that copper does, what you have in that blood in that shit, what it does is helps rejuvenate things. All right. If you don't know about blue blood, go look up the blue blood turtles that they were studying and shit because they found out that these turtles could heal themselves, all types of shit with this blue blood, and this blue blood was copper based, and that is actually what we are. That is why we are supposed to be wearing this copper, nigga. That's why it's good to wear this fucking copper, nigga. You dig what I'm saying? Also, you know what I'm saying? We featuring the bat piece today. You dig? You dig? We featuring the copper bat piece today. All right. Facts. Nigga, we was all types of colors. Niggas was yellow, red. That's why you see these tribes was called Redfoot, things of that nature. They these crazy names of colors and shit. Why? Why? Because those are the colors we come from. You feel me? People don't understand that shit. We had copper in our blood. We were breathing hydrogen instead of oxygen. All of these things was helping us be who we truly was supposed to be. Like, but people don't understand that. Yeah, that's why. Look, when you realize all of that too, you start to realize that when you have, with that, then with having tattoos, that will make your tattoos glow. All right. A lot of people don't understand that we had tribal tattoos and things like that, and these tribal tattoos would glow. You dig what I'm saying? Because of our blood. But people don't know that shit, man. People don't know any of that shit because a lot of people just like to talk about being Egyptians. We was talking about that shit before. People just always want to talk about the Egyptian state of us. You know what I'm saying? The tribal state of being Egyptians. That's what a lot of people just want to fucking talk about. And it's like, nigga, there was so much before that. There's so much there's so much of our story that is before the time of the tribe of, you know what I'm saying? The tribe of Egypt. Peace, peace, peace. So it's like people have to understand this shit. So when you get into your ether, all right, this is why this is why these folks do what? You go to their jobs, what do? Especially with the non-ether being, especially with us. They sit there, hey man, we need you to cut your hair. Because what? They want you to look, what do they like to say? Presentable. All right? You got to really think about it. Why isn't my natural look presentable? You got to really think about it, all right? So like I said, your ether holds a neuromelanin. The more you grow this ether, the more this sense is heightened. All right. The more your ether grows, the more this sense, you know what I'm saying? Because your ether senses certain energies and things of that nature. All right. So the more it grows, the more it is able to sense things. All right. The more powerful it is. Just like we talk about the fact that the Bible ain't real. I'm not gonna say the Bible ain't real, but they have taken to create the Bible. They took a lot of different motherfucking stories from our, you know what I'm saying? Our stories. They took our stories, put them in this Bible, whitewashed the characters, added some new motherfucking fake characters that were representing Zeus. You dig what I'm saying? Like, and did all of this extra shit to make it direct to their agenda. But a lot of the stories come from us. A lot of the stories are about us. All right. So, for example, Samson. If you know anything about Samson was a nigga. He had locks. Samson, if you're gonna be specific, Samson had wicks. I ain't even gonna say he had locks. Bro had wicks. Bro had them thick bitches. Them thick boys. You dig what I'm saying? He had wicks. So I ain't even just gonna say he had locks. That bro had them thick ones. You feel me? Like, and his power was very fucking strong. He was very fucking powerful. All right. He had like that Hercules type shit going on. You feel me? So the oppressors, what did they do? They captured Samson. All right. When they captured Samson to take his power, these fucking dogs, to take his power, after they captured him, they cut his locks off. But of course, they gonna whitewash Samson and show you that he is a white dude and shit like that. Well, motherfuckers gotta understand Samson was a whole nigga. You know what I'm saying? That he was a nigga with locks, bro. Big ass buff nigga with locks and shit. And to take his power away, they cut his ether. All right. Then also, if you know the story of Samson, Samson also essentially went into meditation. All right. He went into meditation while he was captured after they cut his fucking locks. And he essentially told his ancestors to give him the power, give him the power. You dig what I'm saying? So he could motherfucking dismantle that shit, pull all that shit down. All right. So what they did essentially, like, they helped bro grow his locks back out. Nigga grew his shit out supernaturally. Like, this is what people mean when they say supernatural shit, G. Bro, they cut all his shit off. They cut all his shit off. He ain't have no locks. Nigga went into meditation, talked to his ancestors. Boom. That's what I'm saying. When you are connected with your ancestors like that, it's very easy to go into meditate. Quick, boom. Meditation. You talking straight to the ancestors. Within 30 seconds, and you already on the phone with them. They already done responded, said, what's up? All that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's when you tapped in like that, that's how it worked. So boom, he tapped in with them in meditation. They gave him that energy, they gave him that power. You feel me? They grew his ether out, and what did he do? Boom, he took everything down. Like, so say you chained to some pillars and shit, bro, took that shit down. They gave him enough power for him to dismantle them motherfuckers. You dig what I'm saying? But a lot of people just know Samson as a white dude. You know what I'm saying? As a white dude with spaghetti looking hair and shit. No. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. You dig? But people, they like to do two things, man. They like to whitewash our ancestors and then demonize our ancestors. All right? Really think about it, bro. They talk about ancestors. Okay, perfect example. Because we all know how demonic Disney Channel is and shit. And we know how fucked up Walt Disney is, his pedo ass. That nigga, crazy shit. There's even a whole fucking, if you ever been, I don't know if it's Disneyland or Disney World, but I don't know if y'all been, but there is in the alleyway in that motherfucker, you could walk and then look in some type of alleyway out there. There is a 33rd degree Mason Lodge on the property of that in the amusement park and shit. Bro was fucked. Bro was, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was on that other shit. So if you go look at all of these movies where they talk about different ancestors, you got that movie Coco, they talking about the Mexican ancestors. They don't demonize it. They kind of demonize it a little bit, but not too much. Boom, you go look at all of these other Disney Channel shows where they talking about white people, the cartoon people's ancestors and shit, and they be white people. They don't never demonize them. Boom, you go to the one time I think Disney Channel talked about our ancestors was like Princess and the Frog, nigga. And that nigga, they all they showed was nothing but evil. They showed them as evil. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit is crazy, man. But you got to understand the fact of the power. I told you about the story of Samson just simply to show you the power that your ether holds. All right, the power you were tapping into when you grow your ether out. That's why I'm growing my, look, I got my top shit done, but I'm growing my sides out, G. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never gonna see me cut my facial hair again. I promise you, I might trim that shit up a little bit, make it a little bit nice and neat. But other than that, no, I'm not cutting my ether ever again, bro. You ain't never gonna see me cut my shit ever again, bro. That shit is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why one reason I ain't never supported the whole wave movement. Niggas trying to get waves and shit, because I'm like, bro, that's just teaching niggas to just keep their ether short. Like, if you like your hair short, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, oh, don't have short hair. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. I'm saying, me personally, my opinion is that our natural state, we are always supposed to be in our natural state. All right. What we have done is Europeanized ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Let's really think about it. A lot of things we do are to mock the European man, are to look like the European man or the European woman. That's why a lot of our goddesses have moved to wearing weave all the time and shit like that. And I'm not bashing anybody for wearing weave or anything like that, but I'm saying that's why it became so normalized. Because first of all, they made the gods not appreciate the goddess's ether. You know what I'm saying? You got to really think about it, y'all. There was one point where niggas is like, oh yeah, if she got her hair too curly, her hair too what they like to call nappy, I ain't fucking with it. She got to have straight silky type hair. You know what I'm saying? They sat there and put all of these different images of what their society's definition of a perfect woman on music videos, movies, TV shows. Now all of these niggas want society's version of a perfect woman. All right? Remember, they want society's version. All right? I'm not saying there is a version of I'm saying that's society's version. They sat there, oh, this is what they showed us. This is what we want. So now women with shorter hair, women with curlier hair, you feel me? You got the goddesses out here with they froze, be letting they froze go. Like, niggas was not appreciating that. So then they thought, oh, I gotta hide my shit. I gotta put my shit under these motherfucking weaves and shit like that for this nigga to appreciate me. You feel me? You scared to let this nigga see you without your wig on and take off your bald cap. Like, you scared of all this shit just because these niggas don't, you feel me? So now you are becoming more, you are doing things more and more to look like the Europeanized motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You were doing everything to make your hair look like these European motherfuckers. You were doing everything to wear clothes like these European motherfuckers. You were doing everything to eat like these European motherfuckers. You were doing everything to literally just mimic the Europeans. While they are sitting there looking at you mock them, and they still doing things to take our energy. They like, look at them. They trying to be us so bad. They trying to dress like us so bad. They trying to make their hair like us so bad. And we just want to be them. Like we like, what do you understand how perfect you are? Fuck is you talking about, man? Source made you exactly how you need to be. You can't say that to an inorganic motherfucker. You can't say, bruh. It's crazy, man. So we have to understand why they normalize cutting your hair. And like I said, if you like short hair, then hey, wear your hair short. I'm not bashing anybody. I'm just speaking truth. I can't hold back the truth based on how it make you feel. I'm always say the truth. If it make you feel some type of way, then maybe you should look at why it made you feel some type of way. But a lot of people will tell you when you grow your ether out, you notice how you really start connecting more with nature. You realize how you start tapping in a lot more to things. You realize how a lot of things start coming a lot more natural. You realize it's just so much shit, bro. It's just so much shit. And I'm not even saying you have to get locks. You feel me? I don't tell anybody, oh yeah, you gotta get locks. If you become, oh yeah, you gotta get locks. I don't say that because a lot of people don't even refer to their locks correctly. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers sit here, oh yeah, I like my dread. Like, no. Do you understand why they call? Let's talk about that for a second. Since we talking about the ether, might as well. Since we talking about the ether, and we talking about how motherfuckers sit there and do their hair and do these things to look like the European motherfuckers, right? First of all, you don't need to call your shit dreads, bro. There is nothing you should dread about your ether. All right? Do you understand? The word dreadlock is not one word. It's two, okay? I know they might have fucked you up and they showed you the word dreadlock as one word, nigga, but it's not one. It's dreadlock because they used to dread our locks. To dread something, to despise it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I dreaded that day. Come on, man. Come on, man. We got to look at you got to know how to play the game of the English language. You got to know how to play the game of the English language. Because it's all a fucking game. It's all some bullshit. It's all spells. It's all of that. You're just spell casting while you're using it. So you have to know how to use it so you do not do the negative on yourself. Because they gave a lot of people the shit and motherfuckers just started using shit. A lot of people don't even know where a lot of words they use came from. Even words that just like became. Motherfuckers ain't never heard the word until they were 38 years old, and now the word is a word. And you like, what the fuck? When did people start using that word? What the fuck? Who made that motherfucker? Who solidified that bitch? How did everybody get the memo? You feel me? But when you grow your ether, you don't have to grow it in locks, you feel me? But they called your locks dreadlocks because they dreaded your locks, just like you dreaded the day. Oh, I dreaded the day when I stubbed my toe because it hurt. You know what I'm saying? Just to give y'all an example. But that is what they mean when they call it dreadlocks, because they dreaded your locks. They hated your locks. They hated the power that it gave you. They hated the energy that it held. You got to understand why it's called locks. Not because you're locking your hair together. Because if you really think about it, your hair is not locked together. It's really actually technically fucking tangled together. If you're being real, you're entangling your hair. And then depending on the texture of your hair, it might mat together. All right. But when they speak on locking your hair, it's because you are locking in that energy. All right. This is a very good way to hold energy in your ether, is to lock your hair. So a lot of people, like in this day and age, you already know we got the we got the cosmic Beezy Schweezy in this motherfucker. But in today's day and age, a lot of people get locks because of a trend. A lot of people get locks because they just sitting there like, oh yeah, bitches love niggas with locks. Bitches love niggas with locks, so I'm finna lock my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, that's what a lot of people did. I ain't even gonna cap. That's what I did when I first locked my shit. I was like, shit, I'm probably gonna look fly with some locks, bro. You feel me? Like, ooh. Just being real, because we always gonna be real over here. I ain't finna paint no fucking facade that I was just like, when I got my locks, oh yeah, it's all for a spiritual purpose. No. When I first got my shit, I'm like, oh, the bitches gonna love this. You feel me? I was still in my lower self, so why the fuck would I lie about that? No, that's definitely how it was, and that's how I know that's how a lot of motherfuckers still is. You feel me? Like, and you see people posting videos on the fact that they got locks because bitches love locks. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people nowadays, a lot of people doing this shit all for a fucking trend, doing it for a fad, doing it just to look cool, just to, you know what I'm saying, to be a part of the masses. The same way a lot of people out here, they ain't really spiritual. They just like to flaunt around some crystals. They like to talk a little bit about some chakras. You know what I'm saying? Like, we being real, y'all. Like, fuck the bullshit. I ain't finna hold my tongue. Fuck it. You dig what I'm saying? Like, there's people out here. Boy, your car is screaming. But there's people out here that's, oh yeah, I'm spiritual this, I'm spiritual that. They still listening to the lowest of vibrational music. You feel me? They sitting here talking about, like, they'll get on TikTok, they'll put out a rug, they'll sit on the rug, fold their legs, do a little hand symbol. You feel me? Like, because they just trying to look a certain way. They know this is a trend. A lot of people are doing this shit for a trend, bro. And I told motherfuckers, this spiritual war is just now getting started. And right now, you are just simply seeing the rise, all right? That's what you're seeing right now is the rise, all right? And so with this rise, you see a lot of people joining the fight. You see a lot of people tapping into the spirituality. You see a lot of people starting to question a lot of things, whether it's about religion, whether it's about politics, whether it's about schools, the school system, whether it's about the prison system, whether it's about the food, whether it's, you know what I'm saying? They are just starting to people are starting to question. All right? Because even though you have to awaken for yourself, there is an awakening going on. So if you haven't awoken yourself, then you will just be more or less confused. All right. So you'll be questioning things, but you'll be confused still because you haven't awoken yourself. A lot of people sit here, oh yeah, this awakening, this shift, everybody's going to awaken. No, the fuck they not. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain part of them that will awaken, but they're still unconscious to what the fuck they're even awakened to. So they still gonna sit here and just be like, I don't know, it's just something about, you know, like, it's just something about why I feel this way whenever I read this Bible, you know, like, but they still gonna read that motherfucker. They still gonna take their goofy ass to church, all of that shit. You dig what I'm saying? So we just gotta, we really have to see what is going on. My bad, somebody, I don't know, motherfucking weirdos outside and shit. You already know once you come outside speaking truth. Every time I come outside speaking truth and shit like this, bro, motherfuckers get to walking past the house acting weird as fuck. Motherfuckers get to just be weird shit. Weird ass shit, man. But They programmed you to think that wearing your hair short was being nice and neat. You know what I'm saying? If people be like, oh yeah, we gotta neaten up your hair, that means cutting it. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck you going, like, no, bruh, we ain't on that. You know? We ain't on that type of time. We appreciate it exactly how it is, and we wanted to keep growing. That's what we on. We gonna make that shit keep fucking growing, nigga. We ain't cutting shit. All right. Now, another thing I want to speak about real quick while we on here because one of our main topics was talking about our ancestors. So I want to talk about that a little bit last. But we all know about the propaganda that goes on a daily basis. Daily fucking basis. And one thing we need to be aware of is this whole infatuation with misunderstanding hand symbols, all right, and hand symbolism, all right, because you'll see a lot of these motherfuckers, especially on TikTok. Like, that's where I post more, I guess, so I'll be on there a little bit more. But on TikTok, you'll see a lot of people. They'll try to this hand symbolism. They'll try to pause somebody's video while they talking and moving their hand and be like, oh, you see what they just did? They threw up the two horns. Woo, woo, woo. And you gotta understand, first of all, some people just talk with their fucking hands. Niggas need to stop being conspiracy theorists about every fucking thing, bro. Like, we don't do them conspiracies over here. Nah, nigga, we find truth, nigga. That, because a conspiracy means that it could be true, it could not be true. Nah, nigga, we know what is true. We know what is fucking fake, nigga. You feel me? And a lot of people just be on their conspiracy type of time. And like, there's plenty of times I speak and I move my hand certain ways, and if you pause it at a certain second, it's gonna look a certain way, probably. I can guarantee that. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, we have to understand, a lot of people be doing this, and they do it all because they think that these hand symbolisms are demonic and all of this shit. And that's why you do certain mudras with your hands. I can't speak in shit. You do certain mudras with your hands during meditation because you have to understand the frequencies. All right. First of all, when you can make a shape, and that will emit a frequency in itself. All right. Frequencies can form shapes. You look at how frequencies can affect water. You look at how frequencies can affect liquid. You dig what I'm saying? So we have to see how all of this shit plays hand in hand. But what they did, like I told y'all, like we said earlier, these niggas don't make shit. They can't make anything organic to this motherfucker. They can't make anything that's one of a kind in this motherfucker. Everything they have taken. You see these certain designs from these designer companies, and you see how they originated from certain different tribes and shit. And these tribes had these symbols on their clothes and whatnot. And then these high-end French brands, and you feel me, like European brands, they take these designs that were from these Aboriginal tribes. Cause they can't create anything, nigga. Everything they are putting out, everything they are doing, everything that they are involving themselves with has already been. We started it all. All right, we started it all. You have to understand that. So these hand symbolisms, they get that from us. They get these these certain things that they do from us. All right. But now, just like the peace symbolism with their fingers, all right? You see the peace symbolism. They didn't create that. They used it, yeah. We didn't really use that symbolism like that. Why? Because that is a symbolism for separation, division. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when you feel me, you see, I will say Ashe, things of that nature, put up the two connected. All right? Because first of all, it's the two, the duality. divine masculine and divine feminine, and you were bringing it together. You dig what I mean? Never separation. So they got their peace sign. That just like I said, they never created shit. They didn't create shit. So even the peace sign that they started, they didn't create it. They got this from this. you dig what I'm saying? So a lot of people have to realize, for everything that you can use for good, you can use for bad. Everything you can use for bad, you can use for good. Duality is real as fuck. Stop thinking somebody can do this and that means that if they do that, they're bad. Like, no, they can do that for a certain reason. And they can even do shit a certain way and create a whole different outcome from doing that. But yet they did the same thing that person did. You dig what I'm saying? And the person that did it this way, they did it for bad. But the person that did it this other way, even though they did the same thing, they just did it different ways. Because there is duality in everything. All right? There is no right and wrong way to do anything. Because first of all, right and wrong is all based off of your perception. All right, you got to understand that. I always use this as an example because not only is it the funnest, the most fun example for me to use, not only is it the most fun example for me to use, but I feel like this is a very good example. But everybody's definition of right and wrong is different. Everybody's definition of right and wrong is based on their perception, their trauma, their experience in this lifetime. So I could walk up to you and you could be like, "What's up?" And I could smack the shit out you. Blah! All 5 fingers to the face type shit. Bow! And in my head, I did nothing wrong. But in your head, I did something wrong, right? Why? Because I could have a whole different lifestyle of living. I could have a whole everything. My perception on life could be different. My perception on right and wrong is different. You know what I'm saying? So you have to truly understand that it's about perception. It's not all about perception. You have to understand how to perceive things, but you also have to understand to perceive what is truth and what is false. Okay? A lot of people confuse they confuse the two. You know what I'm saying? My bad. These cars, I told y'all, these cars be acting weird as hell when I get on live. They be normal as fuck all day, but once I get to talking some shit, these motherfuckers get to being weird. Just this nigga said stopped and just sat there looking straight forward, and it said jerking his car and shit. What the fuck, G? Fuck going on? Well, nah, it's just shit you gotta, so we have to understand these hand symbolisms that they use a lot of times all comes from us. You feel me? The triangle hand symbolism. You feel me? You got the symbolism of what we call the Makerba, all right? The up triangle with the down triangle, 6-point star. A lot of people sit there, oh, that's the you know what I'm saying, the satanic star. Oh, that star is evil. That woo. What you don't understand is that came from us. They stole all our shit. They got all of our history under the Vatican. Then they just put out new history. So a lot of these things of looking where certain shit came from, it's very hard to find it because a lot of it is under the Vatican and shit. You feel me? They sat there and stole shit and hid shit. You got it, bro. There was a video that showed the Vatican's what they call library, which is a lot of our shit. And that motherfucker was a whole city, nigga. That bitch looked like a indoor city. Like, crazy shit. I just want to know, this is what I mean, bro. They throw distraction after distraction. Because why did that nigga's bicycle just sound like that? That nigga was on a bicycle. That was a fucking bicycle, bro. Why did his bicycle, why? All right. But anyway, we got to understand the hand symbolism comes from us. All right, the duality in things makes it to where they can still use these symbolisms for bad. They can still use a lot of the things for bad. All right, you got to understand universal law. You have to understand these things. So, all right, but I just wanted to tap y'all in with that and really speak a little bit about that, because I've seen a whole bunch of people keep bringing up, they in certain people's videos, they're like, oh yeah, you knew that they were this because on this video, if you pause it right here, they're throwing up this symbolism. But if you play that whole clip, these niggas is moving their hand the whole time they talking. And it's just like, some people talk like that, bro. We can't be conspiracy theorists about everything. All right, if it's the truth, it's the truth. Then stand in that, but don't sit there and make it into some type of conspiracy theory because you want clout, you want attention, because you know that truth. You feel me? Conspiracy theories is a big thing right now because the truth is coming out. A lot of things are being revealed. The veil is being lifted on a whole bunch of fucking shit, nigga. So you dig what I'm saying? So with that happening, a lot of it's. We just got to be aware, bro. We got to start really being aware of this shit. But I want to speak about that gas. Goddamn. I want to speak about our ancestors real quick. All right, before we pop up off here, man. First of all, I want to say for all of my spiritual opposition, man. And when I say that, I'm not really talking to people. You dig what I'm saying? I'm talking about these sentient programs. I'm talking about all right, these certain beings that were created to monitor, because you have to understand, they created beings to monitor you. So that's why people be seeing, they be at the grocery store and they see somebody just walking around monitoring these niggas all the time. They be, you feel me? I was walking in the grocery aisle trying to get some bread, and there was a guy, he just had some, and his skin just looked very weird. And when I looked over, his face was like, you know what I'm saying? You see in a lot of these stories, a lot of people have been posting these videos speaking like that and talking about their experiences, realizing that they being watched and shit like that. Like real life, a person is standing there watching you and shit. So I'm speaking to these beings, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking to the government. I'm speaking to the CIA, the FBI, the Vatican. I'm speaking to all of the motherfucking dirty ass pastors out here. I'm speaking to all of these religious folk, man. I want you to know, my ancestors don't play about me. You feel me? And they will fucking hurt you. Nigga. I'm gonna say it again, bro. For all negative energies, whether it lies in a person, whether it lies in a humanoid figure, you know what I'm saying? All energies that are out to harm me, that are out to see my demise. I want you to understand, my ancestors do not play about me, and they will hurt you physically, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. You dig what I mean? Like, I rock with these niggas. Me and my ancestors rock too heavy. They already know when it's up, and it's stuck. They fucking you up. All right? Because y'all got to get out that misconception that your ancestors is just some peacekeepers. You know what I'm saying? Get out that misconception that your ancestors is just here to make sure that you stay leveled and calm. No, nigga, fuck that shit, nigga. My ancestors here to rage, nigga. They here to motherfucking let shit out. They here to motherfucking have that chaos energy, nigga. You feel me? So we got to understand, it's not always, oh yeah, man, peace as in docile shit. All right? Because a lot of people incorporate the word peace with being docile, being calm, because that's what they made the word to be incorporated with. So that is why when they speak on, oh yeah, I come in peace, you feel me? They came chill, they came docile, they came calmly. All right, be peaceful. calm, still, silent. All right, that is what they mean when you dig what I'm saying. So our you gotta understand our ancestors was not no peaceful niggas, bro. Not on that aspect, not on that type of peaceful, not in that terminology. All right, our ancestors was out here really mopping shit. And remember we spoke about this a little bit earlier. That's why I didn't go too deep into it. Okay. Every time I get to saying something, some loud ass car come by. Like it's just perfect timing every time. Every time it's perfect fucking timing. But that's why I didn't speak on it too much. But we was speaking about it earlier. Our ancestors was not no hoes. This whole slavery bullshit they try to feed you, that's not what it was, bro. Our ancestors was fighting shit. Niggas got injured, shit happened. Niggas ended up getting captured during war, during battles. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like we gotta understand, if our ancestors, when they was here, they was out here warring, nigga. Why in the fuck do you think that when they not here, they not gonna push that energy through you as well? Really think about it. If you sitting here, oh yeah, my ancestors was going to war with these oppressors, nigga. My ancestors was fighting back. Then what makes you think they are not pushing that energy through you as well? You dig what I mean? That motherfucker loud as hell. They got the helicopter out. I'm sitting there like, hold up. I had to look back. I had to stop talking, y'all, because I'm like, hold up, that bitch loud. I'm like, they got the heli out? But, yeah, man, our ancestors was not no docile ass niggas. So if you understand that they was out here fighting when they was here, what makes you think that they are not still pushing that same energy through you just because they're physically not here? You know what I'm saying? We have to understand. Remember, we talked about the fact that we are our ancestors. Our ancestors are literally in our genetics. They are literally within us. All right? Nigga, look, I don't know. My bad, y'all. I keep saying shit, man. Hold up, because this motherfucker literally, like, stop lighting up. And then it started lighting up again. This motherfucker right here, G. Y'all see that shit? That motherfucker literally stopped blinking and then started blinking again. That I had to stop talking real quick. I'm like, hold up, nigga. Yeah, you feel me? Confirmation. That's them talking to me right there. That motherfucker was not there at all. And then it appeared, started blinking and shit like that. And then I'm sitting there just talking. I'm letting it rock. I'm just talking and shit like that while I'm looking at it. And then that motherfucker get the, boop, it dims down. You feel me? That motherfucker dimmed down. Stop blinking and everything. What the fuck? Start blinking again. Hey, G, them niggas was going crazy as fuck. Now that bitch is like a white color. Yeah, G. But nah, man, we gotta understand. We gotta understand how this shit go. I just had to show y'all that shit real quick. Cause I'm like, look, G, when I get to talking some shit, these motherfuckers get to communicating, bro. I do not be capping when I talk. I have no reason to fucking lie. None of that. I'm being dead ass with niggas when I speak this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I show y'all the confirmation I get about this shit all the time. But we got to truly understand our ancestors. We got to truly understand how our ancestors was not out here just being peaceful and letting shit rock. Like, no. We was fighting shit. We was warring shit. Just like I said, you go look up a lot of these different wars that America has gone through. And you will see that America has gone to war with 9 ether beings every time. They fighting some black motherfuckers. Every fucking time. And you be like, hold up, bro. Oh, hold up real quick. So, you feel me? You really see how it's just like, It's real life been a war. All right, even at this low frequency, even at this lower form of density, because we are still at a lower form, we are still at a low form of decent density compared to where we need to be, compared to where we should be. All right, because we have to rise back the fuck up. Now, it's essentially just like a cycle though, but that's for another live. We're gonna save that for another motherfucking live. I ain't even gonna start on that. That's a whole like hour in itself right there. But we gonna do that on another live, man. But when it comes to our ancestors, you have to understand that you have cosmic ancestors. You have ancestors that were on this realm. You have ancestors from different you have ancestors that were here before you. You feel me? On this realm, like bloodline type ancestors and shit. You got ancestors that are in different realms and shit like that. You have to understand how deep this shit go. You got to understand how protected you truly is, man. You have literal supernatural forces of what they, you know what I'm saying, what they like to call supernatural. You got forces beyond what your fucking physical brain could ever fucking imagine. You got all that shit right behind you, right beside you, right in front of you, protecting the fuck out you. You just gotta claim them. They not just gonna brute their way in front of shit. It's just like if a nigga want a piece of gum, he gonna ask you, can I get a piece of gum? He not just gonna take your gum because he just think you gonna give him a piece of gum. You know what I'm saying? It's the same as when you physically help somebody in this realm. You say, hey, can I help you? You ask them, can you help them? You don't just try to help them because you don't know if they need help. You don't know if they want help. Hey, do you want some help? Do you need some help? You know what I'm saying? Your ancestor spirit guide sitting here all day. Hey, you need some help? Hey, nigga, you want some help? But they all sitting there just on the sideline, just leaned up against the wall. Man, I've been trying to help this nigga all day, nigga. I've been trying to help this motherfucker all day. He just think I'm gonna just pop up and do it for him. No, nigga, you gonna have to acknowledge me. Shit. You feel me? Your ancestors sitting there like, nigga, you stop just thinking I'm finna pop up and do shit for you, nigga. You need to actually acknowledge me. You know what I'm saying? Damn. You acting like I'm not here. You acting like just because I don't have a physical body, I'm not actually real. Like I'm not here and shit. Like, come on. That's how your ancestors real life thinking, nigga. Your spirit guides, all of that, nigga. All of that. Your guardian angels, as they like to call them, because all of these realms are angelic. We are all angels. So it's not even like, that's why I say angels are real, but we are angels. We are gods. Angels are a form of gods. It's like, but in religion, they try to teach you some other goofy ass shit. So people sit there and think of it all on a whole other aspect, and that's a whole different motherfucking aspect of spirituality on thinking about angels and shit, because they sit there and put so much misinformation. You feel like you don't know where to start. You don't know what to believe. You don't know what to go into because you like there's just so much. But it's because they lied to you about so much. You were believing so much bullshit. Now you have to unlearn all that bullshit, and it's just unfathomable to you. You know what I'm saying? And some people are not meant to wake the fuck up. Like you really think everybody gonna wake the fuck up? No. You really think all the 93 beings gonna wake the fuck up? No. No, it's gonna be hella motherfuckers still asleep when this shit is through and done. It's gonna be hella motherfuckers that get eradicated in this bitch because they just didn't take the fucking time that they were given to motherfucking wake the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't no religion, nigga. This ain't no, oh, Jesus is gonna come down and save you, even if you're just unaware. No, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? You were given the choice. You were given the choice to be aware, nigga. You got the choice to look things up. You got the choice to educate yourself on any and everything in the motherfucking world, nigga. So the universe is not gonna give you an excuse, motherfucker. The universe, if you are not utilizing your time on this realm to better yourself and this realm and the motherfucking people of this realm, then this realm will not forgive you. It will forgive you, but you still gonna actually, yes, it will. My bad. I said it will not forgive you. I mean, you still will not go through. You will not enter this motherfucking next density that we are going into. All right? This realm, this universe will, you feel me? Source will forgive you, of course. But you are still gonna have to be penalized, nigga. You still gonna have to deal with the consequences. In universal law, there are still consequences. All right? It may not be on some religious shit. You dig what I'm saying? It's not on no motherfucking religious shit. But you are still gonna have to deal with the consequences of the fact that you were not benefiting, you were not helping benefit the realm. You dig what I'm saying? So a lot of people are not aware of a lot of these things. I promise you, I just seen a fucking dragon. What the fuck? I ain't even gonna cap. I looked up. Hold on. What the fuck? Oh shit. But my bad. Somebody walking and singing and shit. That motherfucker distracted me. But yeah, man, we have to truly understand about our ancestors. A lot of people just have a lot of misconception of a lot of things. All right. But I don't know if this I don't know. You feel me? But when it comes to this shit, man, you have to acknowledge your ancestors for them to help you. You dig what I mean? Like, because people just feel like a lot of people that come into spirituality, one thing we have to realize is a lot of people that come into spirituality come from religion. Okay? So a lot of people come into spirituality with a religious mindset instead of fully like detoxing themselves from that shit before they start to indulge themselves, because a lot of people don't take that time. A lot of people cannot be within themselves, cannot be with self, cannot be present with self by themselves. You feel me? So they go from one thing right to the next. You feel me? Instead of being like, all right, okay, I see that this shit is false. Let me dial it back real quick and collect myself and really see where my actual brain leads myself, instead of being led by other people, instead of being led by all of this other shit. Let me see where my mind leads me. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to give power to yourself. You have to, a lot of people don't give power to themselves. They don't take that time to, when they get away from religion, to really just detox themselves of all of the judgment, all of you, like detox themselves from everything that has been pushed on them by religion, everything that has been programmed into them by religion. All right. So you have to really just start asking yourself questions. And a lot of people don't ask themselves questions because they don't want to be present and alone with self and just be aware. You feel me? Like, because when you ask yourself questions, you will realize you give yourself answers. You just have to listen. You just have to listen. And it's not even always that you're giving, because it goes very fucking deep, man. Because you know everything. Everything is within you. Your ancestors are within your DNA. All their memories, everything they knew, all of their talents, all of their powers, all of that is within you. You have all of that. You dig what I'm saying? So that's just what you need to understand. One thing but that's a big thing people don't understand. They don't understand. They just be like, oh, we're going to unlock. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just like, hey, man, we're going to unlock. Hey, man, our genetics is going to unlock. And a lot of people don't really know you have to do the work. You have to do the work, man. You know, but I just really wanted, when it came to our ancestors, I just wanted to talk a little bit and really acknowledge the fact that you need to acknowledge your ancestors on a daily basis. On a daily basis, man. Acknowledge your ancestors. Speak to them, because they can help you through so many things. They can do so many things for you, and they can sit here and assist you with everything. You have to understand, bro, there are people out here that literally just live the most amazing life where they never worry about shit. Not a bill, not food, even if they pay bills and shit. I'm not talking about we all know there are people out here that have got their own land and all of these things, and now they don't have to worry about certain bills and things of that nature. But I'm speaking on even people that are living in a regular neighborhood, paying the light bill, utility bills, and all types of shit. You feel me? Paying cable bills, all types of shit. They don't got to worry about none of that. Why? Because they are so fucking tapped in with their ancestors. They have never had to worry about where the money coming from. When it needs to be paid, they got money. You know what I'm saying? When it needs to be paid, they got money plus more. So it's never like, oh, we got to worry about if we're going to have enough. We got to worry. It's never that. They motherfuckers, like, you have to understand, bro, so much shit you can accomplish, so much shit you can do with the help of your ancestors, bruh. And they are there to help you. They are waiting for you. They are eager for you. That's the craziest part, bro. A lot of people really don't understand how eager your ancestors are to assist you with things. Because like I said, you have ancestors in your bloodline, and these are the ancestors that are in your genetics. All right. So the ancestors that came before you in this realm, that we say we're related to. All right. The ones that are in our bloodline, they're the ones that are in our genetics. All right. They are the one through generation. They are being passed down through our genetics. All right. They are in our genetic coding. Like I said, we hold the same powers that they hold. We have the same memories that they have. We know everything that they do, that they knew. We can do everything that they could do. All right. So that's what I mean when I speak about genetic ancestors, bloodline ancestors. All right. Then also, what do we speak about? We have cosmic ancestors. So your cosmic ancestors are the ones. Your cosmic ancestors are the ones that I said are they beside you, they behind you, they in front of you, they all around you. You know what I'm saying? They walking with you. You walking to the gas station, nigga, they all right behind you walking. Shit, nigga, I guess we walking to the gas station. Shit. We gonna wait for him. We gonna wait for him to say something to us. We gonna wait for him to actually acknowledge us so we can help him with something real quick. Cause shit, you feel me? We know this money bullshit. We don't sit here and give money all of our energy. We don't sit here and believe that money is the solution to problems. We understand that money is a form of energy harvesting. But right now, living in this society that runs off of money, hey, motherfuckers could still use it, right? All right, if this nigga would acknowledge us, shit, we would drop 100 real quick right next to him. We'll show him that there's a $100 bill right there. But he walking past it. All he had to do was acknowledge us, and he would have been able to realize. You feel me? So you got to really understand, like, they want to help you. Your ancestors want to help you. Cosmic ancestors, they want to help you. But you need to acknowledge them. All right? That is just like how I said with this shift that this realm is going through. You will be awakened to a lot of things, but if you are not conscious already, if you have not self-awoken, then you will still be confused. You will still be, your brain will just be a bit scrambled, my nigga. Like, you feel me? Your brain just gonna be a bit motherfucking scrambled. You dig what I'm saying? Because you just gonna be, it's something about this or that, but you still gonna keep going back to the bullshit because you have not done the work yourself. The universe is not just going to give you all the keys. You have to realize you are the keys. You dig what I'm saying? That's the thing. You have to realize you're the key. You have to realize how to identify the key within you and use that fucking key. Once you use that motherfucking key, it's OV. It's you set. But you have to go through that. You have to realize that. All right? It's about self-enlightenment. Your journey is about self-enlightenment. Yes, it's good to get tips from people. It's good to watch lives like mine and other people's. I watch other people's fucking lives. Shit. You feel me? I be on YouTube watching other people's lives and watching their videos and listening to what other people got to say and listening to their downloads and predictions and all of that shit. You feel me? So, but it's also about self-enlightenment. It's also about going within yourself and asking yourself these questions and seeing what answer self brings up in meditation and everyday life. Like, you feel me? I'll sit there and be driving down the street and just start, you feel me, asking myself certain questions. I'll see certain shit like, hold up, why is woo woo woo? And I'll really get I'll really get tips on certain shit. I'm like, damn, right on. You know what I'm saying? Like, pay attention to the numbers that are around you. All right. These numbers are used a lot to communicate with you. You feel me? But you have to see and be able to use your discernment. All right. But numbers are used a lot. You dig what I'm saying? Like, there's, because, like, okay, for example, like, you can't, you can't be, okay, say you driving down the street and then you see 44 on a billboard, or you see 444 on a billboard. You, oh shit, boom, I see that, right? And then you turn down the street, and then the one house you look at, the one house you decide to look at that you driving past, they address on their mailbox is 444. You feel me? Like, those are things that's like, okay, something is being told. But say, for example, you go to the gas station, and you go to the same gas station every day, right? And the gas station's address is 444 so-and-so lane. And you go to that gas station every day, and you look at the gas station address every time you go there, and you, oh, they talking to me. Like, no, motherfucker, you know damn well it's gonna say 444. You know what I'm saying? You know damn well it's gonna say 444. But people like I said, we know how people be. We gonna keep it real. We gonna keep it a buck. But when you drive and you doing something, and it's it's random shit popping up, 444 and 111 and 222, 333, all of these different things, 1212, all of this different shit. You feel me? 1111, all of this different shit that's popping up randomly. What they would like to call coincidentally, we know there's no such thing as coincidence. Nothing just happens just because, oh, we don't know, it just happened. Like, no, nigga, everything has an action that started that reaction. There is always an action that started a reaction. Nothing will ever happen without something or somebody making something happen. You dig what I'm saying? That's just not how it works. So, and like I said, something or somebody, or something or somebody. So it doesn't have to be a person that puts something in motion. It could be an energy. It could be a frequency. It could be a wind. It could be, you feel me, a rock. It could be a fucking tree that fell down. You dig what I mean? But coincidence is not real, but they like to call these things coincidence. All right? So using their terminology, this is not our terminology, using their terminology. If you see these things, if you see these numbers and shit coincidentally, then that's when it's like, okay, they're communicating with me. You dig what I'm saying? They're trying to show me something. They're trying to tell me something. You dig what I mean? Like, we have to be step into the real world, man. We have to step into the real world. And it's crazy because this real world we live in is a real life fantasy to these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Shit that they can never imagine. A real life fucking fantasy, nigga. You step into the real motherfucking world. You step into reality. It's a real life fucking fantasy to these niggas, because we living shit, doing shit, feeling shit, seeing shit, saying shit they could never fucking fathom, nigga. That they could never fucking imagine. They brain could never wrap around this shit, nigga. You dig what I'm saying? So you have to understand that our reality is their fantasy, because we are living in reality. We are living in truth, and reality is simply truth. Truth is reality. What's really happening. What's truly happening. All right? But like I said, I just wanted to tap in with y'all today. We did short notice. We did short notice on the live. I ain't even gonna cap, you feel me? Like, we did an hour in advance. I did like an hour and a half in advance. Went on the story on my TikTok and my Instagram. It was like, oh, we going live at 5:30. Ooh. You feel me? Gave a little tiny because it was just on me to say this shit. I don't know. Like, I wasn't expecting to go on live. You feel me? Like, we've been getting the house and stuff ready because our goddess and the tribe coming, and they gonna be finally coming today. You feel me? So we all gonna be together. You feel me? The whole tribe gonna be together and stuff like that. So we've been doing, taking care of all of that type stuff. So I didn't expect to get on live today, to be quite honest with you. I was expecting to do some other stuff, but I had to take some time, even if it was just an hour and a half, you feel me, to just talk to y'all and speak this truth. Because you feel me? Like I told y'all, man, this is what I'm led to do. This is what I'm led to do. Of course, I got my business. I got my my crystal jewelry business that I do, you feel me? But also, this is what I do as well. You know, like I stopped posting a lot of my content, a lot of this type of content on my TikTok simply because I'm not going. Like, of course, you can't let people get in your way, but you got to know how to maneuver. You got to know how to move. So I'm not letting these folks stop me. You feel me? But I know how to move. So I see they trying to stop they trying to stop my insight and my videos on TikTok. And they sitting there, you know what I'm saying, doing all this extra shit on TikTok, trying to stop my videos every time I speak truth. So I'm like, you know what? Instead of sitting here trying to appeal videos and beg for TikTok to forgive me about saying the truth on a video, fuck that. No, I'm gonna just go ahead and start doing my YouTube, start going live on there and just speaking my truth on there. You feel me? Like doing what the fuck I do and just continuously do what the fuck I'm doing, do what I'm here to do what I am meant to do. All right. So it's you know, so if you notice, there is less that has been posted on my TikTok regarding like content like this and stuff like that. But I just want y'all to know that don't mean we stopping. That don't mean these downloads is gonna stop, because I'm getting downloads every day. Like I said, we gonna write shit down and we gonna save a lot of downloads for our YouTube lives. Like I still post stuff on TikTok. Don't get me wrong. I still post my TikTok videos here and there. And sometimes they're a lot shorter now and stuff like that. But mainly my content of speaking to y'all and giving my downloads, giving my insight, giving my knowledge are all going to really start being directed to YouTube more of anything. All right, because there's just a lot of bullshit going on with TikTok. We see there's certain things that are happening with TikTok. I told people TikTok is not going to last the way it's going for too long, because you got to remember, TikTok started as a dancing app. It started as that Musical.ly app. You know what I'm saying? Then it changed to TikTok. Motherfuckers was dancing all the time. That's all there was. That at one point, that's all there was on TikTok was niggas dancing. Then people started dropping knowledge and talking real shit and exposing shit on TikTok. You feel me? So I knew TikTok wasn't gonna last too long to stay how it was. So I know that they censoring shit, they changing policies, they banning certain shit, all types of shit. So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna just stick to my YouTube and post small little content on there. But the main thing I'm gonna be posting is stuff about my jewelry, you know, all the stuff about my company, things of that nature, and just growing my company, coming on here, speaking to y'all, speaking my facts. You feel me? Like I said, we're gonna try to do every other day, every couple of days, go on live and just speak about what we need to speak about. Damn, drive faster. These motherfuckers still going. I feel like these fucking sirens have been going forever. Ain't y'all supposed to be driving faster? Whoever is supposed to be in that ambulance, what the fuck, bro? Y'all driving slow as shit. But we gonna keep going, man. We gonna, like I said, we just doing bigger and better things. All right, we getting everything ready, cause like I told y'all before when we was on TikTok live, that we are definitely doing a move. We are moving out the country, doing everything we got to do this year. You feel me? We doing everything we got to do this year to get up out of here and bounce up out. You dig what I mean? So that's real. Like, I know a lot of people. I stopped. I had a whole like group chat and things like that on Instagram, because people were saying they wanted to come out the country and start a community and things like that. And by doing that, I seen how many people don't really be tapped in, man. Not really. I'm not gonna say tapped in, but like tapped in to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then actually do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Well, if it's like, oh yeah, I'm about to do it. A week of being in the group chat, they go ghost. They don't never respond to the group chat. They don't never be in the group chat. You feel me? And so it just happened a lot like that. And yeah, like I was like, okay, I see how, you know what I'm saying? So me and my tribe, we gonna move out the country. And once I am out the country, eventually we gonna buy some land, you know what I'm saying, and do certain things, make our own stuff. But we gonna be moving. We definitely gonna be moving in a community of us, you know, like we gonna be moving in a community of 9 ether beings and things like that. But we are gonna be buying our own land and stuff like that. So I definitely advise y'all, man. Definitely think about moving out the country, bro. Because this whole America shit ain't with it. All right. There is going to be war out here in America. Now, granted, if you stay protected, you protected. That's out the gate. But me personally, I'm like, nigga, I'm trying to get up out the way. I'm trying to get up out the way. Because America is about to start warring with America. That's just that's out the gate. That's finna happen for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nigga, I'm not finna fight America with America. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna let these goofy ass motherfuckers fight each other. Tear this motherfucker down. Let these frequencies take these motherfuckers out, drive these motherfuckers crazy, because that's what's happening. That's why America is about to start fighting America. You know what I'm saying? That's why this shit is happening, because these frequencies are driving these motherfuckers crazy. I'm telling you. But we finna get off here, man. I just wanted to tap y'all in, talk to y'all for a little bit. We about to go get some stuff ready. But remember, everybody, if you want to give any donations, all right? Remember, if you want to do any donations, only give a donation if what I spoke about resonates with you, all right? Because like I tell you all the time, it's not about the amount of money. It's not about the money. It's about the energy, all right? Second of all, I do not require donations. So if you don't want to donate, then don't donate. It's as simple as that. If you don't want to donate, then don't donate. I'm going to still come on live and I'm going to still talk to y'all. I'm going to still give y'all every single bit of knowledge and insight that I have to give y'all. I'm going to still give y'all every single bit of information and facts and truth that I am told to give y'all, all right? So if you don't want to donate, it is okay. You don't have to donate. If you can't donate, it is okay. You don't have to donate. I don't require the shits. You feel me? Like I said, I just tell you if it resonates with you, make sure you donate. Cash App is in the description. All right. We also do have, because remember, you are only donating to the insight and the knowledge. So whether it's $1, whether it's 50 cents, whether it's $1,000, it's all appreciated. You feel me? Also, remember that this airplane loud as hell, y'all. But remember that the link to my website for the jewelry, all right, if you need any copper crystal jewelry, if you want any copper jewelry without crystals, if you want any crystal copper jewelry, you feel me? Remember, the link for that is in my bio on my social media, all right? So if you want anything custom, we do customs as well. There is a spot for you to do request your custom order. You will get an invoice and things like that, letting you know how much it is for whatever you want. So if you need anything, make sure y'all tap in, man. All right, for everybody who has been tapping in, we sent out today we just sent out a big ass load of orders today. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate everybody who has been tapping in. I appreciate everybody who has been supporting. It means the world to me. I love y'all, man. It's just I want to just for real say gratitude to y'all. Like for real. Cause me personally, coming from my past, I never expected me to have my own business. I never expected me, like I never wanted to work for these corporations and shit no more. And I always sat there like, bro, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I could never find what I was meant to do. I was never, and art is always my thing. Like, my jewelry, I look at it as art. I don't really look at it more as jewelry. I look at it more as art. So I look at it as sculpting and things like that. That's why I do big pieces as well. That's like sculptures and things like that. And I put designs with it, with the crystals, because it's an art to me. It's a piece. It's not really jewelry. I look at it as more. So that's why I started doing that. I started doing my paintings again, so I just really want to say thank y'all. So much gratitude to everybody who has shown support, who has shown love. That shit means the fucking world to me. Like it's just an amazing thing when you can do what you love and you can make the money that you need. Like, I'm not here to get rich. I'm not here to sit here and, oh yeah, I'm trying to become a millionaire. Man, fuck that shit, bro. I don't even believe in this system enough to try to fucking get that much of their money. I'm not even gonna hold you. I want enough money to be able to sustain me and my tribe. That's what I want. And as long as I have that and I don't have to sit here and need for shit, then I'm good. I don't need to be this big baller. No, man. I'm doing this shit for my people. I'm doing this shit for my family, my tribe. You dig what I'm saying? So That's why I will always make sure my shit is well priced. Like it'll never be no crazy expensive ass shit. Like no, of course I will always price things accordingly to the energy that I put into making things because all this shit is handcrafted. I just want, you feel me? I want to because I had to talk about this real quick, but just to really let y'all know like this business is real deal. Like we really in there. You feel me? And it just means a lot to see people truly taking my business serious. You know what I'm saying? It means the world to like I can't express it enough, man. I just wanted to say thank y'all. I just wanted to say I love y'all. You feel me? But we're gonna be back on here in another day or two. All right. I love y'all. I share. Now we rise. Peace to the gods and the goddesses of Planet Kai.